Hey man, would you like some cubes of frozen water for your warm drink?
Cubes of frozen water? Why don't you just call it
Oh, we can't actually say that word.
All right, boys, listen up. The Emperor sent out another executive order, so we've got even more people to kick out of the galaxy.
You're kidding me. There's more people we have to kick out.
Yep, we're still booting out all non-human species, but now we're expanding the definition of non-human to include all humans that don't come off as British or snooty.
I know what snooty means, but I don't know what you mean by British.
All right, we don't know what Britain is because we're in a galaxy far, far away. Right. Okay, so think like stage actors. Like director Krennic or Dedra from Andor Season 2. You know what I'm saying, right? Like I'm saying it, but I'm not saying it, right? You know? You know. You guys know. All right, so let's get to... Whoa. Where is everybody else?
It's down to just us here, Captain.
What? Where's Bill? Where is Bill at?
We sent Bill to the Outer Rim with yesterday's shipment.
Why did we do that? We need Bill.
Well, Bill was a Wookiee, Captain, so we had to send him off with the rest of his kind.
Bill was a Wookiee? Shut the front door.
Yeah, he was a Wookiee. You never noticed that?
I mean, I teased him all the time for being hairy, but no, I really had no idea. Okay, well, what about Jose? Where is Jose?
He is also in the Outer Rim now, sir.
Oh, now come on. What possible reason could they have had to kick Jose out?
Well, I'm not really sure how to describe him without using the word Latino. And since none of us know what Latin America is, I'm not sure that's gonna work.
He was actually president of the Space Latinos for Palpatine.
Well, that's freaking crazy, man. Why would Palpatine kick people out who support him?
You know, sir, some of us are starting to get the impression that Palpatine doesn't know what he's doing, and that maybe his actions are driven more by hate than logic, reason, or a desire for the common good.
But this is gonna harm productivity across the whole galaxy. That's of no concern to Palpatine?
We believe that he's too stupid to realize that, sir, and he's surrounded by yes-men, so he'll never figure it out.
Ah, for fark's sake. How are we supposed to kick people out of the galaxy if all of our workers have been kicked out of the galaxy? Okay, what about Susan? Is Susan still here? Where's Susan?
Susan attended a Gorman protest, so they sent her to one of those factory prison things.
Did they put her in the penal colonies of Salvadoria?
No, that's something else.
Are there alligators surrounding the place where she's being held?
No, again, that's something else. You're imagining the real world, and you should be thinking closer to Andor Season 2.
Why do we keep going back to Andor Season 2?
It was really good, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I like all Star Wars, but Andor was on another level. I watched it twice, then Rogue One, then straight into A New Hope. Awesome. It was so good. Yeah.
Well, I've had enough. We need some program that allows us to bring in workers from the Outer Rim.
Well, perhaps Palpatine could allow workers from the Outer Rim to come into the core worlds to work for us while they apply for permanent citizenship.
That's a great idea, Steve.
And maybe if they can prove that they're productive members of society, they can stay in the galaxy. And we could require these people to have a sponsor, like a local moff or a landlord who would have to vouch for them. That way, the sponsor can have power over them and exploit them for their own benefit.
We can also require them to pay a fee with every form they have to fill out. That way we make some extra credits on the side.
And then we make them wait. For decades, even their whole life if we can get away with it. That way we can keep them in the category of temporary workers and they'll be easier to control.
Whoa, we're really innovating here. We're like galactic visionaries.
Why has nobody ever done something like this before?
Okay then. So let's draft up the Imperial Visa Application and Conditional Stay Extension Protocol, and then we'll send it to Palpatine. I'm sure he'll be on board when he sees how much sense it makes.
So, while we're at it, I actually have kind of a similar idea.
Well, have at it, Steve. We'd all love to hear your wonderful white man idea.
Well, remember last week when we were really roughing up that Twi'lek?
Of course I do. Those were great times.
Well, I sprained my ankle, and then I had to miss a week of work, and now I'm behind on my back to payments. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Well, that's awful, Steve. We can't have a good, snooty white person like you falling behind on your back to payments. There's gotta be a solution here.
Well, what I was thinking is, what if we all pitched in a few credits off of every paycheck and we create a fund that can help support workers who've been injured on the job?
That's a fantastic idea. Amazing ingenuity here today, guys.
Wait, I don't know, guys. I don't want to really pitch in credits for some other person that's been injured on the job.
Whoa, 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 Frank. Are you saying that you don't want to chip in and contribute to a fund that helps your fellow workers if they get hurt? What are you, some type of communist?
I didn't know you were a communist, Frank.
What? How is that? That's not...
Everybody get him!
Whoa.